Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the Winamac Warriors host the Knox Redskins in the war on 35. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, our sports analyst, Justin Ruff. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. And we welcome you to Warrior Gymnasium in Winamac, Indiana, 46996. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our 10th basketball broadcast of the season already, we saw the Knox Redskins this past Friday, and we will now see the Winamac Warriors boys squad for the first time in the 2025-2026 campaign. When we look at the Knox Redskins, head coach Jason Breeden, he's in his second season leading the boys program. They started their season falling to their cross-county rival North Judson St. Pierre 57-47 as the Redskins are 0-1 on the year and have yet to play an Indiana Northern State Conference opponent. No stats listed online at this time due to the Redskins season just starting, but we do know sophomore Chase Fletcher led the Redskins in the scoring department this past Friday with an unofficial 18 points. It was apparent they look to find him often, and we believe they will do so again in this one tonight. With us this evening is our sports analyst. We have Justin Ruff on the call. Welcome back, Jay.
What's up, Mitch? What a beautiful Tuesday evening. We're here up high in the sky. Yeah, I'm getting used to sitting up here. It's kind of nice.
I like it. It's not so bad. Well, I mean, you saw the Redskins on Friday. What did you think?
Well, so, I mean, we did shake them. We did see them shake off some football vibes, I guess, dust, if you will. But however, I did like what I saw, even though they lost. I did like what we saw with some of their personnel. I mean, we saw Fletcher step up and play. I mean, heck, this guy's only a sophomore. I just remember him as a freshman.
I know,
and
right?
Just last year, and he is definitely their go-to guy right now. Miles, he had a quiet 10, but he was still. They did a good job. North Judson did a good job last week defending him. But he will. I can see him going off tonight too, and maybe in the future as well. And Kane Weber, don't forget about the big boy in the interior. He did not have the best game against Judson, but we all know what he can do on both ends of the floor. And again, this is a younger team, but I do believe, we said this last week, Mitch, that this team will win more than 4 games that they did last year. I guarantee you that. They're a much better offensively sounded team now compared to last year, and they're 1 year in the system of the new coach, and they're getting used to him, and so I still feel like they're a very physical team, and we'll see that tonight here against the Warriors.
Well, we'll go ahead and turn the page and look at the Winamac Warriors. Head coach Mike Springer, he's in his 3rd season at the helm. They started their season on November 25th, beating Twin Lakes 62-30 in big-time fashion. They followed that up with another big win this past Friday, beating Rochester on the road 62-48, as the Warriors come into the war on 35 at 2-0 on the year and have yet to face a Hoosier North Athletic Conference opponent. Leading the Warriors in the scoring department through the first 2 games is Jabin Hines, averaging 7 points per game. Right behind him is Justin Potoff, averaging 6.5. And rounding out the top 3 is Ethan Burgess, averaging 6. Hines also leads the team in rebounds, grabbing 7 boards per game. Potoff leads the team in steals and assists, averaging 2.5 snags and 4.5 dimes per game. The Warrior offense is averaging 62 points per game, and the defense is allowing 39 through the first 2. We remember this the last time we saw that was in that sectional semifinal matchup with the Bremen Lions. Man, that was an exciting game. Didn't go the Warriors' way, but it looks like the Warriors picked up right where they left off.
You know what, and to be honest with you, even though they lost a good, there's some really important seniors, Hines being one of them, the older Hines. I do believe this is a kind of a better offensive team. They're more unselfish, if that makes sense to you, because they were very unselfish last year. I feel like they're even more unselfish this year. They moved the ball so beautifully. It is a beautiful thing to see. If you like some unselfish basketball, if you like good team chemistry and teamwork basketball, this is the Winamac Warriors. Come watch them play, because you're gonna love what you see. They they have some guys that can score starting wise and off the bench. You got Sean Stark, my guy, coming off the bench and really bringing a spark off the bench. And the younger Burgess, he's coming. I'm telling you what, he's a younger guy that comes off the bench, and he's a longer arm Burgess. And I love myself some Ethan Burgess.
I know you do.
He's a
Hustler.
great player, just a player that every coach wants. And then Jabin Hines has turned into the dude.
Yeah.
He's turned into the guy for this Warrior squad. And again, this is Winamac can approach their first time going 3-0 since 2000. I had to look that up. That since 2000,
that's a long time.
They have not went 3-0. Usually, because Twin Lakes is a good. They usually play them first, and they're good. They're a good team. And then Rochester's really solid. So this is a really good team, and they're fun to watch. And I feel like we're gonna have a fun to watch game tonight, Mitch. The War on 35.
I agree. The War on 35. I kind of stole that.
I think you made that up. I mean, you invented it.
Well, if you want to say that, I kind of stole it from one of our biggest rivals for Rushville was the Connorsville Spartans, and what connects Rushville and Connorsville is State Road 44. And I thought, well, hey, State Road 35 connects Winamac and Knox. Why can't we call it the War on 35? So I just kind of took it and ran with it.
Well, can't we do that with Pioneer too? Because Winamac can do that with Pioneer.
Yeah, but we don't cover Pioneer.
Pioneer can do that with Knox, I guess.
We don't cover Pioneer. No, I'm just joking.
Well, I like it though. It's a good ringer. It's a good sound.
Just kind of fire them up. Well, we are expecting another great evening of IHSAA boys basketball action. We appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
You bet. Thanks, JT. It's time for the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report, and they have been serving lives with the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports. We are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Jason Breeden of the Skins and Mike Springer of the Warriors. That's after the break in the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Winamac Warriors, Mike Springer. Coach, it's good to see you. Christmas already around the corner. It seems like time's flying. The last time we saw you, man, you were in a battle, that sectional semifinal game. Looks like you guys have picked up right where you left off, starting 2-0. Big win against Rochester. What are you happy with from what you're seeing from the Warriors?
You know, we're playing hard. We're doing a lot of talking on the defensive end. Our kids are moving the ball. They're sharing the ball, and we're really shooting the ball well right now, and that may be reflective of our good shot selection as well. So just really pleased with the effort and the intensity we played with.
You come in tonight, the War on 35, that's what I call it. It's against the Knox Redskins. Do you know anything at this time about the Redskins you've been preparing for?
You know, they're going to play a physical motion offense. They're going to set lots of screens. We're going to have to be able to get through those screens because they really like shooting the three. We know that they'll be physical on the defensive end, and you know, they got McLaughlin back playing, and he's always a threat no matter where he's at on the floor.
A lot of names we remember: Burgess, Zeider, Hines, Potoff. Man, these are the guys that are going to need to be your leaders this season. What do you hope to see from them, not just tonight, but throughout the year as time goes on?
You know, the big thing I think for us is that we keep playing together as a team, and we keep sharing the ball, and I think we will do that, and defensively we've done a really good job of helping each other out, you know, and I think those are things that as the season progresses, you know, you learn to trust your teammates, rely on your teammates, and I think that's the biggest thing that I'm really looking forward to us continuing throughout the season.
Coach, as always, good to see you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, and go Warriors.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Knox Redskins, Jason Breeden. Coach, it was great to see you to start your season, but now things change. You're on it's the War on 35. That's what I call it, against the Winamac Warriors. What have you learned about the Warriors you're preparing for tonight?
Yeah, you know, Winamac's got a very nice senior class. You know, they got 4 senior starters. They also start a nice junior to go along with them. The Hines kid, you know, they also bring another senior off the bench who's got great length. He's probably at least 6'6", and they bring another sophomore off the bench. So, you know, they're another very experienced team. Coach Springer's in his third year there. You know, usually by year 3 is when things really kind of start to click, in my opinion. Guys have been around the system for a few years. Things just kind of come naturally, you could say. You know, and it just comes down to, you know, they've just got a nice program going here. And, you know, we got to come ready to compete tonight.
You know, we talked in the post game the other night. While it didn't go your way against the Jays, I mean, really, it looked like you guys have been playing several games to start the season already. That intensity really showed through. What do you hope you see from the Redskins tonight?
You know, the key thing I emphasize to our guys throughout the week is, you know, I felt last year our 2 opponents following both Judson's game, we had huge letdowns. We just didn't play real well. So that's the key thing is, you know, can you rebound and recover after a big-time emotional Friday night and bring your best game and effort and intensity come Tuesday night? You know, these guys aren't technically North Judson, but like you said, they're just down the road on 35. They're, you know, not too much farther away, you know, and they're in our sectional. So we should be just as fired up for every game as we are North Judson, because at the end of the day, every game either counts as a win or a loss in the column. So, you know, that's the key thing is just, you know, we're going to kind of see what type of team we are tonight in terms of just what type of intensity do we come out with, what type of focus do we come out with, what type of overall drive do we come out with.
What's the one thing you've been working on in practice you want to see translated to the floor tonight?
You know, just our overall understanding of our systems and IQ. I mean, you know, it's not a secret in North Judson, we didn't really run any of our out-of-bounds plays that we wanted to run, and it's not a diss on us. It's just when we only had 5 practices. So now we have 7 practices, which is usually the number you have going into your scrimmage. But, it's not an excuse. We're not going to pull the excuse card because we plan to compete and win every game. But, just being sharp in our out of bounds under sets. Coach Springer's known to play zone. Are we sharp in our zone offense? Just cleaning up a lot of those areas where it just comes down to just having time to learn the game. And game by game, day by day, we're going to piece it together to be playing our best basketball as the season rolls on.
I always appreciate your time, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you, Mitch.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School boys basketball War on 35 action, what are your Surf Internet keys to the game as a Winamac Warrior, Jay?
It's definitely get to the free throw line and convert at the free throw line. Game 1, they were 9 for 10, 90%. Game 2, they were 10 for 20. Get to that free throw line and then convert. Make those free throws.
All right, Surf Internet keys to the game for the Redskins.
Don't get beat back door. What they like to do, the Winamac Warriors, is cut and slip and go back door. Knox, they have to do a good job at not getting beat back door and play solid defense.
That is our Surf Internet keys to the game. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI Sports.
Fiber internet plans start as low as $30 a month with AutoPay when you switch to Surf. The holidays means more guests, more devices, and more reasons to get blazing fast fiber internet. With Surf, you get all the speed you need, plus perks that never expire. Free installation, no contracts, unlimited data, and price lock for life. Surf Fiber Internet, local service with perks that never expire. Visit surfinternet.com. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Redskins of Knox, Indiana, starting at point guard is Chase Fletcher. The two guard is Bryce Vanese. Starting small forward is Miles McLaughlin. The power forward is Tegan Johnson, and the center is Kane Weber. For the Warriors of Winamac, Indiana, starting at point guard is Justin Potoff. The two guard is Jabin Hines. Starting small forward is Parker Zeider. The power forward is Ethan Burgess, and the center is Evan Burgess. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We will be back to get set for tip-off. Hey, you are listening to KVB's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Warrior Gymnasium in Winamac, Indiana, welcome to broadcast number 10 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the Winamac Warriors and the Knox Redskins. It's the war on 35. The tradition continues here on KVB's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight at Warrior Gymnasium is Chad Watts. The scoreboard operator is Don Howe Jr. In charge of the official scorebook tonight is Lori Wentz and Tim Knowlton. Our officials for this evening are Stan Whitehead, Robert Lohman, and James Coy. Breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have Justin Ruff as our sports analyst tonight. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School boys basketball action from Winamac, Indiana, for the war on 35. Something new I wanted to, maybe a little advertisement just to let the listeners know. A day or two after each game, you can go to a personal page of mine. It's called Mitch's Inside Mike on YouTube, as well as X, formerly Twitter. Mitch's Inside Mike, and you can watch the game back and listen along with us. Something new we're kind of doing this year, not live streaming. We are not live streaming the game. You will hear it live on the radio only, 99.3 FM or WKVI.com. But if you want to watch the game back, give me a day or two to edit that video together, and we will get that on YouTube as well as X. Again, that's Mitch's Inside Mike. Something new we're trying out, but again, we are not live streaming. We are radio first, baby, and radio only. The old school way to listen to Indiana high school basketball, and that's right here on WKVI. We bring in Justin Ruff. Your thoughts coming into this game. You know, last year we talked about it before. The Warriors, they got the better of the Redskins. I'm sure that's something they remember.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you remember these games. Heck, I remember every game against Knox. I mean, this is a rivalry, I do believe. I mean, when I played, there's only a few schools we didn't really like. West Central was, of course, up there. Knox and Pioneer, those schools. You had Rochester. We had some hatred there. A real rivalry there. I think maybe fourth, but Knox was definitely up there. We had a couple buddies at Knox, and we just didn't like it if they came on our court and beat us. And we always played a little bit harder against them. But with this one, it's pretty fun because in the last 40 years. The overall record is pretty close, Mitch. Who do you think's winning right now, the overall record?
I'm not guessing because the listeners at home will hate me.
It is a close one. I'll give you a hint. It's a close one. It is 32-31. Knox is up by 1.
Wow.
So if Winamac wins tonight, they will tie it up, which definitely makes sense because again, this goes back all the way to the 80s. They used to battle hardcore, and that's when that rivalry really started. And with them and with Winamac and North Judson too. It's a really good heated battle, and it's really close too. It's going to be interesting what teams start off on fire and really feel that rivalry off the bat.
Well, we're standing by for our national anthem before we turn things over to Chad Watts. We do remind you tonight's tip-off is brought to you by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and WKVI.com. We are streaming throughout the world. All the Redskins standing along the baseline, along the sideline in all red with white trim. The Warriors in white with, I always have to remind me, is it maroon?
It is maroon, Mitch.
It is maroon.
It is maroon.
Well,
what would you call it?
Well, I don't know. You guys are special over here, you know. Go ahead and turn things over to Chad Watts.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, if you would please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and our troops around the world with the playing of our national anthem.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting news reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch our stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. If you're just joining us, we'll go through the starting lineups one more time. For the Redskins, at point guard, we'll see Chase Fletcher, and man, did he have a great opening night for the Redskins on Friday against the North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays. I know it didn't go the way he had hoped, but man, did he have a good night as a sophomore.
Absolutely. He was smooth, is what I call it.
Smooth.
Very smooth player. He's definitely gotten better, faster, and stronger. Look at him right now. Goodness,
since Friday?
showing off the muscles. I mean, that too, maybe. I don't know. He might have done push-ups after that North Judson game. Release some of the anger.
Well, Fletcher's at the point. The 2 guard is Bryce Vanice. The small forward is Miles McLaughlin. At the 4 is Tegan Johnson. And at the 5 is Kane Weber. For the Warriors, Justin Potoff moves into the point guard slot, which I thought that was interesting when Mike Springer had told me that. And then the 2 guard is Jabin Hines. Starting small forward is Parker Zeidert. At the 4 is Ethan Burgess. And at the 5 is Evan Burgess. We do have a correction to make from our Coca-Cola pregame show in the Pulaski Memorial Hospital injury report. There is one injury tonight. Justin.
Will Malco is out with an injury. He twisted his ankle during the scrimmage, Mitch, and he did not play the Twin Lakes game. He gave it a go. He tried it out for the Rochester game and was just not feeling his 100%. So Coach Springer using that big brain of his and sending him out for the next couple games. At least this week they're going to give him a go. Maybe again try it out for next week next week is Triton. Next Saturday, a little conference play. So he's hoping to target that game. We'll see there.
So wanted to make that correction. We sure hope Will Malco gets back on the court as soon as possible. We know how important he is.
I mean, that's what's crazy right now, Mitch, is they beat Twin Lakes and they beat Rochester. Really two good teams, and they did it all without their best player, leading scorer from a year ago. Again, you know, you having other players step up, which is awesome. You mentioned Potoff, kind of a little, maybe a little bit more of a rule change, a position change. Last year's majority, Brendan Hines with the ball in his hands. Now it's Potoff. The ball is in his hands. Good things happen when the ball is in Justin Potoff's hands, and I think it's good for Jabin Hines because he plays better with the ball outside of his hands. He can do more things offensively and drive it hard to the basket.
Our Web Printing JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away, and the Redskins will control it. It's Chase Fletcher. He'll get it to Bryce Vanice on the far side of the floor. He has Parker Zeider on him. He drives baseline back out to Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin up top to Kane Weber, swings it near side to Chase Fletcher. This is who they like to rock.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
And he's rocking and
look
rolling
at that.
up and over, and he couldn't get it to go, but he will draw the foul. A nice little fake after the spin.
Little up and under. They should have called that the Justin Ruff shot, Justin Ruff move. I used to do that big time. Not in high school, in middle school. I was more of a middle school player, Mitch. But that was a beautiful up and under move. It got Parker Zeider jumping high in the sky. Faked him out pretty good, and again, going back to his beautiful shot. What a beautiful looking shot this sophomore has.
He'll hit the first of two. Well, you were counting player in middle school, huh?
I should. My jersey should be retired. I mean, it really should. Middle school play.
I don't think they can find it, Justin. That's probably been long gone, man. Far corner to Jabin Hines for the Warriors. Back out to Ethan Burgess.
Oh, look at that.
Poked a hand in there. That's Tegan Johnson. And now he will fade away off the glass. Johnson, nice move. 4-0, the Redskins lead here, and Potoff brings it forward for the Warriors.
Not an easy shot there by the sophomore. Tough, kind of a 2K shot. Tough to do.
Ooh, tried to backdoor to Hines, a little behind him. Now he drives baseline. He'll draw the foul. We'll see who it's on here.
Watching the last two games that Winamac's done, Mitch, or played, what catches my eye with this junior and Hines is he's being more physical on his drives. And he had 23 points against Rochester, and lots of those came down to driving hard to the basket and get to the free throw line, and he hit the first one.
So he will hit the first of two. Hines, one of those players we've seen grow up before our eyes the last couple of years, and he'll miss the second one, but inside on the rebound. That's Evan Burgess, so he'll clean the glass, and now the Warriors trail by 1, 4-3. Fletcher on the other end of the floor for the Redskins, top of the key, man-to-man here from the Warriors, takes it to the right side to Miles McLaughlin, far side of the floor. He's driving baseline. Ooh, took on a defender, loses the ball, it goes out of bounds. He had the space, I think he was a little surprised he got it.
Yeah, I mean, so that's what we kind of saw at Miles the last week against North Judson. Couldn't really find his flow, but he did, again, like we said, a quiet 10. He had 10 points. He was definitely in there physically. We just got to find his flow offensively.
On the other end of the floor, the Warriors have it, and Chase Fletcher will come up with the steal. Here he comes, coast to coast, takes on a Warrior Potoff, no good. And a loose ball, Jabin Hines comes up with it.
Well, if I was a referee, I probably would have blown that call. That looked like a little contact.
There is the call in the paint. Looks like it's going to be called on Chase Fletcher here. Hines attacks. He was going to hit it to the far corner. And these two teams, you can tell they're aggressive.
And that's how they should start right now. Just, really physical, aggressive play, and that's what we're seeing. I love it.
Potoff kicks it near corner to Hines. He drives in, jump stop off the glass, draws the foul. It's on the floor, he says.
Not an NBA. I think he said that, the referee, when he called it. No NBA.
So it'll be on.
Looks like Vanice.
Bryson's first. Team's third already in the quarter. Kick it out to Zeider.
He's a shooter.
Three ball, no good. Rebounded by Miles McLaughlin. And he'll bring it out. Smart play here for McLaughlin. Top of the key, Potoff on him. Far corner, Chase Fletcher pops the three. Short, rebounded by Zeider, and the Warriors have it. Back to Potoff.
Don't let that fool you. Don't let that air ball fool you. He is a shooter, that guy.
Kicks it to Evan Burgess, back to Potoff, crossing over, going inside. Nice play by Potoff, but can't finish. Rebounded by Cade Weber, and here come the Redskins. He gets it to McLaughlin, and he'll bring it across half court. 5:30 to go in the first. 4-3, the Redskins win. The Redskins lead, and going inside was McLaughlin. Couldn't get the layup to go, and it's rebounded by the Warriors. Pot off over to Ethan Burgess, near side to Evan. Burgess has it, picks up his dribble inside to his brother Ethan. Is that his brother?
Brothers.
Yeah, back out to Ethan, top
he
of
can
the
hit
key,
those.
pops the three, no good, and rebounded by number 43, Stephen Rudd for the Redskins. We saw a lot of him on Friday against the Jays.
We did. He was really heavily involved on the rebounding category.
McLaughlin tried to get the slashing Chase Fletcher a little behind him and hard, and now it'll be a turnover for the Redskins. The Warriors have it. It's Justin Potoff to Ethan Burgess. Round the world near corner to Jabin Hines. Chase Fletcher all over him. He drives inside, picks up his dribble. Fader! Can't get it. Rebounded by Bryson Venice. That is a tough shot. And here come the Redskins. They're trading it back and forth here with no points. Fletcher has it top of the key with Hines on him. Fletcher. Near side to Bryson. He's going to pop the three. Splash! 7-3.
Right in the face of the senior Parker Zeider.
Redskins lead here, 4:14 to go in the first. Pot off top of the key, just behind the volleyball line. He kicks it near side. This is Evan Burgess. Burgess back to Parker Zeider, and he'll bring it up top with Bryson Venice on him. The Redskins in a man-to-man as well. Zeider near corner to Ethan Burgess. Skip pass to the far side. Jabin Hines. Hines, entry pass into Evan. Dump off to Ethan. Goes off the leg of a Redskins, and Redskin, it'll stay here.
It was a really good start by the Redskins. Involved both sides of the court, offensively and defensively. They got a couple of steals at the top of the key. Really good start. It's what they wanted here.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. They get it into Ethan Burgess, and he'll lay it in easily. 7-5 now. The war on 35 is underway here. McLaughlin to the far side, 32. This is Cole Jordan. Back up top, swings it to Bryson Venice. Another three, no good. Rebounded by Miles McLaughlin, though. Second chance opportunity. Taken on Potoff. He lost it. Saved by Bryson Venice. Stays here for the Redskins. Back to the far corner. Here's Tegan Johnson driving baseline. Kicks it near corner. This is Miles McLaughlin. Then back up top to Bryson. Bobbled it, but saved it. Now he gets to the right elbow. Brings it back out with Potoff on him. Then to Kane Weber. They're going to reset here. Top of the key. Near side to Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin. Dribbling to Kane Weber. Weber to Cole Jordan. Jordan spinning. Got it off the glass from the low post. Cole Jordan, what a move.
What a move, picking on this junior there, and Jabin Hines, a little back to the basket type of move, right hand hook.
On the other end of the floor, it's Evan Burgess back up top to Jabin Hines. Swings it around the world to the far corner. This is Justin Potoff. Now he's driving baseline. Back out to Evan Burgess. 17 feet, no good. Rebounded by Jabin Hines, and he gets the putback to go.
I don't think he would have been able to do that last year, Mitch. I mean, just physically pushed himself in the paint. That Jabin Hines got that rebound and went back up.
Top of the key, Bryson Venice picks up his dribble, and it's totally a charge. He tried to create space. And who was that guarding him? Number 10, Sean
Starkey,
who checked in a little bit ago. He missed that one.
That might have been number 2 on Venice. Yep.
He will come out. Chase Fletcher will come in for him. For the Redskins, it's Stephen Rudd, Cole Jordan, Miles McLaughlin, Kane Weber, and Chase Fletcher. For the Redskins, or for the Warriors, it's Justin Potoff, Evan Burgess, Ethan Burgess, Sean Stark, and Jabin Hines.
Oh, man.
They tried to get it to Hines near side, but he couldn't get it.
Fletcher's really active right now defensively. He already has a steal right now in his pocket, Mitch. He almost got one right there. He almost had one before last possession. He's all over the place defensively, which is good for the Redskins.
Warriors get it in. It's Potoff. Near side, back up top to Ethan Burgess. Wide open three, top of the key.
Good shot.
Got it.
Gosh, what a beautiful shot. He doesn't shoot enough. You see that beautiful shot? That looked like a Mitch Columbi shot in the corner.
You've never seen me shoot a basketball driving baseline.
If I just visualize it, that's what it would look like.
Cole Jordan couldn't get it to go driving. And now the Redskins, or the Warriors have it. Big time hit. going for the ball. Steven Rudd ran right into Jabin Hines as they tried to get it to him, and he'll hit the deck, but no foul called. They're going to stay here. Warrior basketball will also have a substitution here. It is Tegan Johnson checking back in. I mentioned his name a moment ago. He had checked out, actually. I believe that was Steven Rudd I had mistaken him for. And now the out-of-bounds play. Warriors near corner to Sean Stark.
Yeah, that's what he does. Ooh.
Couldn't get it to go. Inside the paint, rebounded by the Redskins. McLaughlin. Chase Fletcher now to the far side. Up top to Kane Weber. Near side, Miles.
Look at
Stark
Sean
on him.
Stark all over him.
Gets it to Rudd. Inside the three-point line, back to Miles. Miles. Far corner, Venice. Jab step right, back up top to Weber. Swings it
There
near
it is.
side. Three on the way. Chase Fletcher, short.
Woo-hoo.
I think Hines got a piece
He
of it
did.
potentially.
He
And
did.
now here come the Warriors. Pot off. Pot off, attacking on McLaughlin, and a blocking foul will be called on the floor here.
You can see their game plan right now, Mitch. It's just drive hard to the basket, shooters be ready. And that's really what they're doing, getting these Redskins in foul trouble right now. They have 5 so far, and we are 50 seconds away to the second quarter, Mitch. That's number 1 on Miles.
First free throw from Potoff is no good, as L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season.
There it is. Gets that second one.
Now the Redskins have it. Near side. Tegan Johnson drives into the free throw line. Back out to Steven Rudd. Fakes the pass, goes inside, jump stop in the
traveled.
paint. Whistles.
Must have been a foul. It's like Sean Stark picks up his first. No, they're calling it. There isn't a 20. Okay. Evan Burgess, the freshman, sophomore, I'm sorry.
The officials are coming together to have a chat here.
I thought it was on Stark, but someone made us sit way up here, so sometimes it's hard to see.
You're not that old.
I'm joking. I really have good eyes, actually. Compared to my wife, man, she's blind.
Jeez, that wasn't very nice.
Well, she's got glasses, you know.
33 and a half seconds to go. The Warriors actually have the lead here, 11-9. It's been kind of a crazy start to this first quarter, very physical. It looks like Ethan Burgess is pleading his case, but they're not going to give him anything. It's going to be an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. This is Easton Carbine who checked in to take it out. He needs someone. Kicks it up top to Chase Fletcher at the volleyball line here. Last 30 seconds of the first.
Hold it. Hold it for a last second shot. Winamac in 2-3 zone right now, Mitch.
They kick it to the far corner. Miles McLaughlin. He's got Stark all over him.
Oh, yeah.
Brings it back out, swings it to Carbine. Now near corner, Chase Fletcher drives baseline, puts
Ooh,
up a
tough
shot. Couldn't get it. Rebounded by Ethan Burgess. They're going to hit the deck. That was Evan Burgess, excuse me. And a whistle.
Now, we saw this last game with Fletcher, Mitch. He really played with passion and energy. Every time he hit a big-time shot. Now, granted, it was against one of the best rivals here in this area. Every time he hit a shot, he would hit his chest and go nuts. You're really seeing some passion and energy right now in the beginning of this game. I think that's just his game, which I really like.
So, yeah, it is the 5th foul.
Second on Fletcher.
On the Redskins, it sends Potoff to the line. He swishes the first of 2 here, making it 12-9 with 12.9 seconds to go in the first. We will also see Cole Jordan check in for Chase Fletcher.
Be careful with that. Fletcher with 2 fouls just before the second quarter. That's going to hurt him.
He will hit the second. The Redskins have it last 10 seconds here. Easton Carbine near side. Entry pass to Steven Rudd. Last 5 here. Carbine near corner. Cole Jordan shoots the fading 3. No good, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 13-9, the Winamac Warriors lead the Knox Redskins. We're going to take a break and come back. Second quarter action is on the way.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back here at Warrior Gymnasium, the Winamac Warriors lead the Knox Redskins 13-9 in the War on 35. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. You're listening to KVB's WKVI. We go to the second quarter. The Warriors will have it out of the quarter break. They'll kick it back court to Justin Potoff, and he'll bring it across the timeline. What are your thoughts on the first quarter?
Good physical play. That's what we wanted. That's what we expected. I like both teams right now playing with passion and energy. Love it.
So Potoff in the near corner has it with Easton Carbine on him. He'll drive in, back out.
Pass.
Inside to Ethan Burgess is no good. Rebounded by Jabin Hines, though. His putback's good. 15-9 now.
He's a bucket finder. He finds those buckets, man. What a big boy rebound. Puts it back up. Good passing, too, by the Warriors.
McLaughlin kicks it to Easton Carbine near side. This is number 22 now. Tegan Johnson up top. Finds number 32, Cole Jordan. Pick the pocket. It's Justin Potoff. Here he comes. 2-on-1.
Good finish.
Draws the foul, and he gets the and one.
Oh, that was a big boy finish. It takes an experienced player to make that finish. What a big boy finish there by the senior. Good defensive play, good steal. It's going to be interesting to see, Mitch, where this offense comes now for Knox, because Fletcher's sitting on the bench with 2 fouls. Venice had a 3. He's on the bench with 2 fouls. It has to go to the senior Miles after Potoff just hit that in one.
He will hit it. It's 18-9 now. 9-point lead. The Warriors have opened things up. The Redskins get it into the paint to Cole Jordan, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. They're starting to really pick apart this Knox Redskin defense, but also defensively stop them from scoring.
They're a good defensive team. Oh, good. Ooh, nice.
Lob into Miles McLaughlin on the out-of-bounds play. Couldn't get it. Rebounded by Ethan Burgess, and the Warriors have it, crossing the timeline. Far corner, Hines. Shaking and baking. Back up top to Potoff. Step back from the free throw line. Draws the foul on Kane Weber. He'll go to the line. We've seen this from Potoff the last few years. He's just one of those guys.
Crafty, smooth. He's a smooth guy too, and it's crazy, Mitch, how this game was 7-3 Knox.
Yeah.
And we talked about Knox just really starting this game off with energy, and they kind of lost. I think we jinxed them after that. Potoff missed that free throw.
Weber will check out, McLaughlin will check out, Rudd will check in, and Fletcher will check in for the Redskins.
So that was Weber's second foul. Wow, man, they're just collecting fouls, Mitch.
Potoff hits the second. 19-9, 10-point lead for the Warriors in the War on 35.
Fletcher's in with 2 fouls now. Be careful with that if you're not.
Far side, Easton Carbine back up top to number 22, Tegan Johnson. He drives in, back out to Chase Fletcher. Crossing over Potoff, spinning around in the paint, hits the deck. They're going to call the foul, and I think Mike Springer has a case here. Yeah. He tripped on his own.
Yeah, he got bailed out with that foul. He was definitely hitting the ground, bodies hitting the floor kind of thing going for Fletcher before he got called for that foul. But before that, though, that was a beautiful, I could see that coming, that beautiful move. A little hesitation going left, and then did a little spin move. It's a good move. He was just falling.
They'll kick it out to Cole Jordan. Swings it up top to Chase Fletcher. Back to Jordan, far corner 3. Overshot it. Rebounded by Potoff for the Warriors. Now he's pushing it forward, crossing the half-court line here. He has Bryson Venice on him. Kicks it over to Ethan Burgess. Burgess to Sean Stark, top of the key. Ooh, he had a back door, but he didn't see Zeider. Loose ball, last touch by the official. Doesn't even know here.
He doesn't know.
And the other official will let him know it was last touch by the Redskins. It stays here. Potoff and Johnson are having some words together there, laughing at each other. I don't remember us talking as much as kids these days on the floor.
Well, especially buddy-wise, you know. Sometimes
I didn't want to talk to you. Rebounded by Potoff. His put back. He's going to draw another foul, and I think it's going to be on Steven Rudd here. And we kind of talked about that last Friday for the Redskins and the Jays. They were jawing at each other. I don't remember ever talking to my opponent, ever.
Like even like...
I didn't want to say anything to him and tick him off and get him going. I just didn't even look, pretended he wasn't even there.
Well, you know, you have those players, and sometimes those players are completely dangerous if you're a silent killer.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk to him.
Usually those are the players you want to watch out for.
With you tonight. I might have something in common with you in general, but not tonight.
Potoff with his 5th free throw, collecting free throws. He gets to the line a lot.
He will hit the second, 21-9 here. He's going to have a lot of points if he keeps drawing these fouls.
He's got 8 right now.
Redskins have it. They're trailing here. 5:55 to go in the first half. Venice to the far corner. Fletcher looking at that 2-3 zone from the Warriors here. Back to Venice, top of the key, just past the volleyball line. Picks up his dribble, then gets it inside to Tegan Johnson. Lost it, stolen by the Warriors. They push it forward to Jamin Hines off the glass. He's called for the travel.
Yeah, one extra step there. He was kind of hoping that the referee would blink quickly to get that extra step in.
Yeah.
Because he did drag that extra step. But, you know, if you're Coach Springer, that's really what you want. Get a steal, and then, you know, kind of just looking to push the ball, but you turn it over. And you get back on defense. No big deal.
Round the world near corner, Chase Fletcher. Picks up his dribble, back to Bryson Venice, pops the quick three, splash. They needed that one.
That's his second one. Again, he has 2 fouls as well, and he's back in the game. Well-needed 3-point shot for the Redskins.
Zeider has it on the other end of the floor.
Oh, wow.
Back to Jabin, makes a move,
dump
off
pass.
to Stark, and he gets it off the glass. The Warriors are having their way right now. 23-12, 5 minutes to go in the first half. Fletcher brings it across half court. Over to Bryson Venice. This is what we kind of talked about last year in this matchup. The Warriors did the 2-3 to the Redskins, and there's a lot of standing around, Jay.
Yep.
Back to Bryson. Then up top to McLaughlin. Entry pass to the left right elbow. Back out to Bryson for 3. No good. Rebounded by Rudd. His putback's blocked by Hines. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Redskins. And I've said it before multiple times. To beat a 2-3, it's very simple, really. Drive inside, get to the paint, kick it out for the 3. Or just drive inside and see what happens.
Right.
You just can't stand around. You've got to attack that 2-3 because they just want to stand around.
Absolutely, and high post is important too. Because you can get a high post, face the basket, kick to the shooters. I'll kick it to Mitch Columbi, boom, corner 3.
Ethan Burgess has it back to Parker Zeider at the left elbow. Step back to Potoff, top of the key. Redskins still in a man-to-man. Potoff for 3 is no good. Rebounded by McLaughlin and a push in the back by Sean Stark. That will be the Warriors' second foul here in this quarter. The Redskins already have 3.
Well, actually, have. Oh yeah, you're right. I feel that. Well, in this quarter, okay. I was like, that's not right because that's a lot of. They have a lot of fouls right now.
Fletcher,
overall.
top of the key, swings it over to Venice. There's the high post, dump off to McLaughlin, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
Beautiful play.
Get it to the high post right there at the free throw line, and Kane Weber dumps it off to Miles McLaughlin, slashing baseline. That's how you do it. It's not that hard. It really is not that hard.
Get Kane Weber in the high post every time.
Yep.
He knows the game.
Potoff tried to attack, almost lost it. Saved by Parker Zeider for the Warriors. He kicks it over to Jabin Hines. Now Jabin, crossover, goes inside, takes the bump, nothing called, rebounded by McLaughlin. Here come the Redskins, pushing the tempo, he'll lose it. Looks like Potoff poked his hand in there and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors.
Again, you know, Knox is Knox is playing tough defense physically. Winamac's a tough team to guard.
Now, here's the thing. They're not facing him. I throw it right off his back.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
When the bottom 2-3 is not facing you on the out-of-bounds play, throw it off his back. 3-ball, Chase Fletcher.
That helps. Having him see the ball go in the bucket, especially behind that three-point line, is a beautiful thing. 6-point lead for the Warriors.
They found him at the top of the key, and he splashed it. Now on the other end of the floor, Parker Zeider has it. Man-to-man from the Redskins.
See the energy now from Knox. Just
Far
takes
corner,
1-3.
Stark driving in, dump off to Ethan Burgess. A little floater, and he got it. 25-17 now. 2:50 to go in the first half.
Good bucket there for the Warriors. He felt the momentum from Knox.
Warriors staying in that 2-3. Worked for him last year. It's been working somewhat tonight. Bryson Van East, top of the key, finds McLaughlin, drives inside, kicks it back out. Bryson Van East, wide open three. Can't get it too hard off back iron. Rebounded by the Warriors. Here comes Jabin. Oh, dump off to Sean Stark. He lost it. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It's Redskin basketball. So now the Warriors having some trouble in the turnovers.
Yep, look, last two possessions turned it over. It looks like Ethan Burgess is going in for Hines, giving him a little breather. I don't see him sitting on the bench for very long. 8-point lead now for Winamac, 2:30 left. Yep, Springers is talking to him.
Back up top, swings it around to the far side. Chase Fletcher. Fletcher back to Venice. Venice. Spinning on Potoff. Timeout. Head coach Jason.
He ran to him.
He was out there at half court. Wow.
Sometimes you need to do that, man.
They didn't hear him.
Yeah.
So he will call a 30-second timeout, as loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player. And like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keene today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. 25-17, the Warriors lead the Redskins, but the Redskins have put some points on the board, and they needed it.
Absolutely. Right now, it is 12-8 in this quarter. Winamac is ahead, which doesn't feel that way. I feel like Knox is pushing it a little bit more defensively, and they're converting a little bit better on the offensive end. They're beating that 2-3 zone. Now, if they keep doing that, like we mentioned, doing the things that we mentioned, Mitch, high post, driving hard to the basket, kick it out to a shooter, Winamac's going to get out of this 2-3 zone. They don't always run that 2-3, but, you know,
they will.
Knox is, if they keep doing that, then they will.
They're going back to the man-to-man here. Venice back up top to Weber, swings it around to McLaughlin into the far corner. Chase Fletcher crossing over, drives inside, couldn't get it off the glass. But who is cleaning
My
it?
boy.
It's Miles McLaughlin.
Okay, I like him too. I thought it was Weber.
So McLaughlin gets it to go. 25-19 now. The Warriors have it. It's Potoff, top of the key with McLaughlin on him. Potoff. Behind his back, picks up his dribble. Inside to Ethan Burgess, then to Parker Zeider. Got away with a travel. Then back up top to Ethan Burgess. Burgess up top to Potoff. Potoff, entry pass into Evan Burgess. Got it. No, he missed it. Got his own rebound, though. His second putback is good.
He's going to be dangerous when he gets older. Heck, he's a little dangerous right now as a sophomore. Once he becomes a little bit more physical down low, he will be a dangerous player for the Warriors, Mitch.
Evan Burgess, nice play. 27-19, the Warriors have an answer. Now on the other end of the floor, it's Fletcher, far corner with Stark on him. Back up top to Weber. Weber waiting up top to Bryson Venice. Then to Tegan Johnson, poked it out, was Ethan Burgess. Here he comes, 2-on-1, off the glass.
How in the world?
It wasn't the prettiest, but it got the job done. Back to a 10-point lead, 40 seconds to go in the first half here, 29-19.
I think he was a little confused too, that went in.
Oh, and an offensive foul here inside as Bryson Venice had an open look and splashed it, but no, they're going to call the foul on number 22 here, Tegan Johnson.
That's his first foul.
That's unfortunate. Bryson, you know, on Friday, Bryson was getting good looks. He just couldn't get it to go in their season opener, and now he's getting things together.
Yeah, he is. He's a good ball player too. I like watching him play. I really like watching this Knox team play. They're a good team. They just got to put it together, which they will.
Entry pass to Evan Burgess. Back out near corner. Ethan swings it around the world to Jabin Hines. Up top, goes inside of the paint, and he's going to draw the foul.
Looks like that's on Carbine. I think that's his first.
Yeah, foul will be called.
Just got a little hungry
Easton
there.
Carbine. That is Knox's 5th foul of this quarter. It sends Hines to the line. They're already leading by 10, 29-19 here. 25.7 seconds to go in the first half. Couldn't get the first one.
Positive you can get out of this, even if he makes his free throw if you're Knox, Mitch. Again, I'm a take the shot at the last second, get the last possession kind of guy. And they can do that right here if you're the Knox Redskins. Looks
he
like
will
they
hit
are.
1 of 2. Last 20 seconds here. McLaughlin has it over to Fletcher. Fletcher, then to Carbine. Last 10 seconds here. 30-19. Redskins wanting to get points on the board before they go to the halftime break. Tegan Johnson, then to Chase Fletcher, chucks the 3 near corner, no good. Rebounded by Evan Burgess, and that will be the end of the first half. 30-19, the Winamac Warriors lead the Knox Redskins here in the War on 35. We're going to take a break and come back. The Frayne Mortuary halftime show is on the way. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
32-19 is the score here in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. The tradition continues here on KVB's WKVI. The Warriors lead. I'm with Winamac Warrior alum Justin Ruff, but I'll be honest with you, you're calling it pretty fair.
I'm calling it fair?
I think so. For being a Warrior, you're being very complimentary to the Redskins.
Well, and again, they're a fun team to watch, even though, I think watching them last year really opens my eyes on how much they've improved. And this is just game 2. I can see them. Fletcher, I love myself some Fletcher. I mean, he's a good, smooth player. His handles are quick.
The Warriors are doing a good job on him, though.
They are doing a good job, making things a little bit difficult. He's had a couple turnovers here, but his defensive efforts right now, he's had a couple of steals. Like, he's really engaged with his defensive efforts. Right now, it is Venice leading the way with 2 threes. He's got 6 points. And then Fletcher's got 5. Miles has 4. Tegan Johnson's got 2. And Cole Johnson's got 2 as well.
Cole Jordan.
What did I say? Johnson? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of different names.
I know, lots of J's.
I always get Tegan Johnson and Cole Jordan mixed up a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I have no idea why. But then how are the Warriors looking here?
So right now it's led by Justin Potoff, mostly on the free throw line. He's getting to the free throw line and he's converting on those. He has 6 free throws with 8 points overall. My boy, Ethan Burgess, really making himself known. He's got 8 points, just scoring crafty around the basket. He's got 9 points, because he hit a 3. Shame on me. But it's he's got a beautiful shot. I always say I had this last year. I make in my head the all rough team. Ethan Burgess is number 1 on the all rough team. Kane Weber was on my team last year. He proved himself this year as well. But I love myself some Ethan Burgess. He does all the little things, and now he's really stepping into the new role when it comes to just the Warriors relying on him offensively a little bit more. And his brother's going to be a dude. Like he's going to be good as well.
He's already pretty tall.
He's already pretty tall, and once he gets some more.
Why don't they put the height on here?
I know. We should file
I want to see the height
to Leverins there. Like we want some height, man. It makes us feel good.
Even though you're gonna lie, I still want to.
It still makes you feel.
I was
good.
always listed as 6'4". I'm like, Coach, I'm 6'2". Well, they don't know that. They will when they see me. Just stand up tall. The shoes will help.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Coach, I am not 6'4". It doesn't matter. I also met your cousin, Jake Ruff.
Oh boy, I'm sorry.
On the way in.
I'm sorry.
So he told me to tell you he said hello, and then we see Mr. Malco, the father. Of course, he was a big-time Winamac Warrior basketball player back in the day. We talked to him in that semifinal sectional round. You remember that?
Yep.
It's always good to see him. I actually ran into him at the Lake House Grill in Culver not long ago. So it was always good to see Mr. Malco. But a lot of people we see out and about. Of course,
Coach Burgess over there across.
Josh Burgess is here. We also saw Tina from Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack.
Yeah,
She's here.
She comes to these games a lot.
So we appreciate everything she does for us, of course, with all the cool swag. If you ever see me with my KVB gear on, it was taken care of by Tina at Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack. But the Warriors lead the Knox Redskins here in the war on 35, 30-19. We gave you some stats. We're going to take a break and come back. The Frayne Mortuary halftime show continues. We appreciate our sponsor in Frayne Mortuary here in Winamac. We're going to take a break after we hear from Frayne Mortuary.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley REMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley REMC want to keep you safe.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and 1 truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this amazing tradition. 30-19 here in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. Second half action. It's on the way.
Get all of your automobile needs done at Sideline Automotive. They're thankful the community has trusted them and voted them the #1 tire store, #2 place to get your oil changed, and one of the top 3 places to go for auto repair. For off-road performance and complete auto repair, call Joey at 574-249-5537.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Freight Mortuary halftime show coming to a close. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Rupp. We're so glad you've joined us. The War on 35, baby. How are you feeling about this game so far?
That's new. That's a new little background music. I like that.
Just switching it up a little bit.
Switching it up. No big deal.
Vibes.
I like it.
Some little chill vibes here on this Tuesday evening. I always like driving home late at night and just listening to chill music. I don't listen to this exactly. This is a royalty free, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
So we start the second half. Looks like for the Warriors, it will be the same starting five. Justin Potoff, Jabin Hines, Evan Burgess, Ethan Burgess, and then as well as Parker Zeider. For the Redskins, it looks like they will have their same starting five out there on the floor. It is Tegan Johnson, Chase Fletcher, Kane Weber, Miles McLaughlin, and Bryson Venice.
This is an important start here in this second half, Mitch, for Knox. Really get going offensively. Cut this lead within 10. And, they're looking at Fletcher off the bat, posting up Jabin.
Oh, man. And he will throw it away. It's stolen by Potoff, and he'll bring it forward. We're right back to work with McLaughlin on him. Man-to-man from the Redskins. Potoff has it. Kicks it over to Miles McLaughlin into the far corner. Entry past the low block. That was Ethan Burgess. He couldn't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Redskins. Here's Chase Fletcher now. Man-to-man from the Warriors. Fletcher to Bryson Venice, then up top to Tegan Johnson. Johnson then to McLaughlin inside the free throw line. Couldn't get it. Rebounded by Potoff, and here come the Warriors. Justin Potoff to Jabin Hines. Then to Zeider. Drives in, kicks back out near corner to Ethan Burgess. Back up top to Jabin.
Nice pass.
Nice dump off to Justin Potoff.
Yeah.
Jabin Hines found him.
That's his game. Hines is their leading scorer, but he's also their best passer. Just a beautiful pass by the junior.
Redskins have it on their end of the floor now. It's up top to Kane Weber. Weber to the far side. McLaughlin may have got away with a travel there.
Yep.
To Tegan Johnson. He drives inside. Gives a little bump to Ethan Burgess. Back out to Kane Weber from the right elbow. Weber's up top with Evan Burgess on him. He gets it to Bryson Venice, then to the near corner. Chase Fletcher chucks the three. No good.
He got pushed.
Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ethan Burgess, and McLaughlin gets away with a little push there.
Yeah.
Ethan didn't like it.
A little talking, no big deal. A little talking action here.
A little physicality here, and we talked about it Friday. This is what the Redskins are going to do all season. We saw it on Friday.
I mean, they're a physical team, and sometimes it can bother teams, frustrate teams.
So up top, it's Fletcher, near side to McLaughlin. McLaughlin brings it back up top here. Back over to Bryson, then back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, entry pass into the paint. Tegan Johnson. Johnson makes the move, fading away from the paint, no good. Falls into the hands of Evan Burgess, and here come the Warriors.
They got it to the right spot. I didn't really like that fadeaway shot, but, I mean, they got to where they needed to get it.
Inside to Potoff. He tried it from the paint, no good from about 6 feet out, and it's rebounded by Bryson Venice. Here come the Redskins, and now we have a whistle on Parker Zeider.
Yep. He did two hands on him. If he would have just had one hand up high in the sky, then he probably would have called a foul. It was two hands, contact, easy call for the referee.
Coach Breeden has a word with the official as well, just putting something in his ear. And now here's Chase Fletcher.
I would like to see Miles McLaughlin get them. Yeah, there it is, ball in his hands. Get him going. There it is. What a beautiful take, Mitch.
Driving in McLaughlin off the glass. He'll draw the foul for an and one here. Nice play.
Please give me more, Miles, more of that, because that is what we saw a lot of last year. This kid averaged about 16 points a game last year, Mitch, if we refresh our memories, and it was because he did a lot of that last night or last game, we didn't see that a lot. And we really haven't seen that so far tonight.
He'll miss the and one. Rebounded by the Warriors, and here they come on their side of the floor. It's Jabin Hines back up top to Ethan Burgess.
Nice
near
ball,
corner to
man.
Potoff. Fakes a three, drives inside. Jump stop. Nice play. I didn't think so.
Might have been called a travel. I mean, who knows about these
High
referees.
jump stop, and he landed with both feet.
Yeah, I think that's why they let it slide. 2 feet jump.
McLaughlin now has it up top to Kane Weber. 34-21, the Warriors lead. 5:10 to go here in the third.
That was a travel. Oh, out of bounds.
He will step on the line. That was Cole Jordan, so a turnover for the Redskins. Those are things that just can't happen.
Yeah, I think that's their third one just in this quarter. They're collecting turnovers. I mean, if they want to come back with a 13-point deficit, they got to take care of the ball.
Zider up top to Potoff. Potoff near side to Jabin. Jabin skip pass to Ethan. Then to Justin, far corner. Ooh. Potoff between his legs. Drives in, jump stop again. Nice shot from about 8 feet, no good inside the paint. Rebounded by Hines, he's gonna lose it, and a turnover for the Warriors.
I mean, I would take that as a good possession for Winamac. They got a good look, they got an offensive rebound. Got a little turnover at the end, no big deal. But again, please get that ball in Miles McLaughlin's hands. I mean, get him going. Right now, Fletcher is not in the game, so give it to Miles.
Here is Bryson Vanice going inside, back out to Kane Weber. Weber back up top to Bryson Vanice. Vanice spinning inside the paint, picks up his dribble, back out to Tegan Johnson. Johnson near corner to Bryson Vanice. Vanice inside to Kane Weber, the low block, double, Kane, good job by the Burgess brothers, and they will not allow it, keeping their hands up high, and now it's a steal by Miles McLaughlin from Jabin Hines. One-on-one block, Ethan Burgess comes from behind.
Dang.
I think Miles wanted a foul.
Could have been, but it could have been from Hines. There were 2 Warriors on him, and I think Ethan got it clean, but I also think Hines might have got him with the body.
Bryson Vanice to take it out. Up top to Stephen Rudd. Potoff pokes his hand. It goes out of bounds as he tried to get it to the far corner to Tegan Johnson. So it stays here, Redskin basketball.
Again, this is an athletic Winamac team, and they're really hard to score against. Good defensive team. Right there, stolen by the Warriors.
Ooh. And a travel on Zider as he got the steal, so it stays here, Redskin basketball.
And it's a crazy thing that we should remind people that they're playing, Winamac's playing without their best player right now,
Will Malco.
Senior. And you can't even tell.
Well, maybe a little bit.
Well, I mean,
I missed that lefty, man.
Yeah, if you didn't know about Will Malco, you'd be like, oh, this is a good team. But
right, yeah.
You throw Malco in there, holy moly.
Bryson kicks it to Stephen Rudd in the far corner. Zider on him. He gets around Zider. Then here comes Kane Weber inside. Back out near corner. Tegan Johnson for 3.
Go. Yes.
Smash.
Good team basketball right there for the Redskins. Get 2 feet in the paint. Drive it hard. Kick it out to a Mitch Columbi 3-point shot.
Jeez.
I like that.
They're going to think I was something I wasn't. Parker Zider to Jabin Hines. Fakes the pass to the corner. Goes inside of the paint. Puts it up. Got it. Jabin Hines.
Beautiful take by the junior.
36-24, the Warriors lead. It's Miles McLaughlin. Near corner, Kane Weber. Weber going inside. Lost control of it. It'll be a bump foul on Evan Burgess here.
See, I'm saying, Miles this, Miles that. Give the ball to Fletcher, give the ball to Miles. You also need to pay attention to Kane. He scored the ball a lot last year, I felt like. I liked his play. Get him going as well in the interior. I really think he's still favoring that knee, which is unfortunate.
They kick it up. Now back to Ethan Burgess. It's oh wow, stolen by Jabin Hines. The Redskins almost steal it back. They will. Bryson pushes it forward, stolen back by Jabin. Now the Warriors have it. Fake pass inside to Evan Burgess. Oh, baby.
A lot happened right there in 5 seconds.
And Coach Breeden of the Redskins calls the timeout. 14-point lead for the Warriors at the 2:56 mark, 38-24.
Beautiful play. Both teams showing effort and energy. Again, the turnovers are hurting Knox right now. But I mean, it's just beautiful play by the Warriors finishing that play.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Just when the Redskins are able to get some things going, the Warriors have answers.
I mean, they brought it, to 10 points, and then Warriors had back-to-back buckets, and one of them being a fast break off a Redskin turnover. Yeah. And again, we said that if they wanted to come back, 13-point deficit, you got to take care of the ball. And again, they brought it within 10, turnover. Now it's a 14-point game. So.
I also wanted to give a shout out to Al Breifogel. I saw him in the house.
Yeah, man, what a great supporter. Winamac supporter.
Huge. And then also I see Cree Hook. Is he a Winamac historian?
He
knows a little bit of everything about Winamac sports.
He knows everything about everybody in the town of Winamac. I'll tell you what, man.
For good or bad.
He, especially with sports, I don't understand how one individual can store so much information about a sport or about a school sports in one brain. It's remarkable.
Also, former Blue Jay baseball head coach Ray Frazier is here with his daughter Lily Frazier. And also head coach of the Knox Redskins baseball team, Dustin Waters, is here.
Okay, lots of familiar faces, Mitch.
And Joe Eskridge, former boys basketball coach for the Knox Redskins.
I saw that. Does he teach at Knox still? Okay.
Art teacher.
Still at Knox. Good for him.
Miles McLaughlin has it up top. Inside to number 32, Cole Jordan, inside the paint, puts up a shot inside the free throw line, and he swishes it. That's a big shot for the Redskins. Now here, if you're the Redskins, you've got to clamp down defensively here and not allow these Warriors to score each time.
That was a design play, and it worked. I love it.
Sider, far corner three, short off the rim.
Oh,
no. It was in the hands, rebounded by Tegan Johnson, and it slips through and goes out of bounds. The Warriors get bailed out here, Coach Breeden's not happy about it.
I think he said go to it.
Don't let it come to you.
Yeah, he said go to it. Oh, man.
Back out, Ethan Burgess pops the three. No good. He will get his own rebound. No one blocked him out. Then it's back out to Parker Zider. Nice pick the pocket. He read it all the way. Chase Fletcher, coast to coast. Hines slapped the backboard, trying to block it, but no. Fletcher says, I'm a half step quicker, bub.
I like it. Again, 10-point lead now, Mitch. We'll see if Knox can turn on the gauges here defensively.
Ethan Burgess has it far side of the floor. Kicks it to the short corner. Evan Burgess skip pass far side to Jabin Hines. He attacks, goes in, lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Evan Burgess, though. Back out to Ethan, then swings it around. Potoff fakes the pass. I like it. Spinning around on McLaughlin. They're going to call him for a foul on the floor. We talked about it on Friday. You don't see the fake pass much anymore, and Potoff did that.
Yeah, I mean, Springer is a fundamental guy. He's kind of, he is an old school guy, too. He likes all the fundamentals, pass fake. Again, that's why they're so good at cuts, too, back doors. That's just what Springer preaches.
And Caleb Jansen will come in for Kane Weber. The Warriors kick it in. Oh, and they're going to throw it away. They tried to get it to Sean Stark. And the Warriors will turn it over here with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Now's the time for the Redskins to take charge.
His key possession here for Knox again. Taking this within 10 going into the fourth quarter. Now watch out, Miles. He's coming off. He's going to the bench right now. Well, he's got 2 fouls, but he just needs a quick breather.
Yeah, and it looks like Bryce East will come in for him. Speaking of which, he takes it. And he blows by Sean Stark and gets it off the glass. The Redskins bring it within 8 here, 38-30.
Venice got 8 points.
Jabin, Fletcher on him. Entry pass to Evan Burgess, stolen by Tegan Johnson. And now whistles. He's going to be called for the travel.
Yeah, he tried to push a little bit too fast there. Had a little fast break situation, and he kind of got too excited. He knew it was up there. But good defensive possession. Just got to repeat it over here on this end again. Again, 8-point lead with 1 minute. You can get it with 6
They're not facing
points.
him. Throw it right off the back. Beautiful Justin Potoff. What did I tell you? You cannot do that.
We see you.
You have got to face the guy inbounding
it. He heard you, Mitch.
Beautiful.
He heard you.
And then here's a steal by Jabin Hines. Hines up to Ethan. Back to the far corner. Spinning around. Back up top, Parker Zider. Zider pops it from 10, no good. Rebounded by Tegan Johnson. Stolen back by Hines. He takes it inside. He draws the foul, and he gets the and one.
Wow.
I never did like when defenders don't face the guy taking the ball out because Potoff did exactly what I would do. If he's not going to respect me, I'm going to throw it right off his back and I'm going to lay it in and make you pay for that.
And a lot of guys do that, unfortunately, in that, especially in their 2-3 zone, which that's what Knox. That's what they were in.
Don't disrespect me. You face me.
And I think he'll face him now. It only takes one play.
He'll miss the and one opportunity, unfortunately, for the Warriors, but the Redskins have it down by 12, 42-30. Last 30 seconds here of the third. McLaughlin. Back up top to Kane Weber. Weber swings it far corner. Bryce Vanese pops the three, is no good. And now we have a whistle. I don't know what it's on.
Looks like offensive foul, Knox.
On Jansen, Caleb Jansen. I didn't even see it.
I did not either. Referee evidently saw it though, I think. 12-point lead now, Mitch.
That Potoff is play of the game, in my opinion, right now.
Yeah, he's doing
Entry
good.
pass
Nice
into Ethan
pass.
Burgess, pops it, no good from 6. Rebounded by Chase Fletcher. Last 10 seconds here. The Redskins will have it for one shot. Kicks it over to Miles McLaughlin, who checked back in. Last 5 seconds, then back to Fletcher. Pops the three. Blocked by Potoff. 2 seconds. Potoff half-court heave. Overshot it, but that will be the end of the third. Potoff wanted a bump foul in the act of shooting, but it's not called. We're going to take a break and come back. The Warriors lead the Redskins 42-30. Fourth quarter action is on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back here at Warrior Gymnasium, the War on 35 sees the Winamac Warriors lead the Knox Redskins 42-30. We go to the fourth quarter. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. Great third quarter for the Warriors, but the Redskins made a run.
They did it, bro, within 8. But, you know, again, now it's a 14-point lead because it had a turnover right there. Again, turnovers are hurting the Redskins.
So to start the third, the Warriors will have it. It's Parker Zider near corner. He's driving
take.
baseline up and under.
Yep.
Now
Again,
that was a beauty.
He's brought that to his game his senior year. He wasn't able to do that last year, I don't believe. And he's really brought that offensive spark for the Warriors, which is great to see.
Near side to Kane Weber. Redskins have it. 44-30. They're trailing here. Kane attacking. Back out to Fletcher. Ooh. Crossing over on Hines. Spinning around. Getting inside off the glass. Chase Fletcher, baby.
He loves that separation. Using that spin move. Going right. Spinning left. Finishing left-handed. Beautiful take there by the sophomore.
Hines kicks it near corner. A little pressure here from the Redskins, and reaching in is Caleb Jansen, the junior, 6'3". I don't remember Jansen last year.
I don't either. He must he's a junior. Must have seen some JV. Trapping now here for the Redskins.
Yes, they are. Zider inside to Hines, lays it
one.
up, and he gets the and one.
Who was that? Was that at Parker Zider giving a pass there?
Beautiful.
I think it was. Beautiful.
Slashing in.
Yep.
And with the guys up top trapping in the half court, it gave all the space in the world at the free throw line area. Chase Fletcher will check out with his third foul. It looks like Easton Carbine will check in. For the Redskins, Miles McLaughlin, Carbine, Kane Weber, Caleb Jansen, and Bryson Vanice. They will get the three-point opportunity, the Warriors do, and now here come the Redskins. Miles McLaughlin kicks it to Bryson Vanice, pops it inside the free throw line, rolls around the rim, can't get it, rebounded by Parker Zeider, and now the Warriors have it. Potoff to Jabin. Jabin back to Potoff. Back to Jabin. Kind of toying with him. Entry pass into Sean Stark off the glass. No good. He gets his own rebound. Putback's blocked by Bryson Vanice. Zeider somehow saves it, though. He kicks it up top to Potoff. Attacks.
Nice
dump off
passes.
to Ethan Burgess, and he gets it to go off the glass.
Just beautiful. Team chemistry and passes. Teamwork for the Warriors. Man, they're a good passing team.
Carbine has it for the Redskins. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth, 49-32. The Warriors are pulling away here. Bryson Vanice, the short corner, back out to the extended wing here in front of the Redskins bench. It is Kane Weber attacking, spinning, block, but they're going to call the foul here, I think, on Ethan Burgess, and he's not happy about it.
See, again, I want more of that out of Kane Weber. He's a little bit out of control, kind of got bailed out there. It was a foul, but, I mean, he kind of was spinning inside, didn't know who was defending the inside, but he kind of ran into a defender. But, I mean, we want more just drives to the basket for Kane Weber there. He hits that free throw.
Swish is the first of two. We will see Tegan Johnson and Chase Fletcher check back in for the Redskins. Caleb Jansen and Bryson Vanice will check out.
That was his first points of the game, Kane Weber, tonight.
He misses the second. Rebounded by Jabin Hines. That was his first points?
Yeah.
My gosh.
I know it. Unofficially.
Unofficially, yeah.
I always got to say that.
Entry pass.
That's another good
inside
pass.
to Potoff. Fading away. He couldn't get it, and it's rebounded by Chase Fletcher. Far corner, Easton Carbine. Three, no good. Rebounded by, on the floor, Warriors and McLaughlin. That's Ethan Burgess and McLaughlin. They're going to call a jump ball.
Yeah,
they are going to award head coach Mike Springer with the timeout. Coach Breeden's like, what?
You know, I don't think that was Springer. I think that was the senior Justin Potoff. Saw Ethan Burgess dive to the ground. Potoff looked at the referee and did one of those before the tie-up. And that's a senior leader. He did your beautiful move, throwing that ball off someone that's facing facing away from them, and then someone dove on the floor. Timeout, quickness, just beautiful basketball awareness for the senior. He's played this game before.
Yeah.
He knows his big brother is sitting over there. He's been around the game of basketball.
Loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player. And like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keen today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. Well, if the Redskins are going to come back in this game, they're going to have to do it as soon as possible here with 5:30 to go. They trail 49-33. They're going to have to amp it up defensively, and they're going to have to get the ball in the bucket quick.
Here we go. They're kind of starting that right now, Mitch. A little full court, man-to-man press here.
Potoff brings it across half court, and a bump foul on McLaughlin. He'll help him up, a little sportsmanship there. But he was all up in Potoff's junk, and he hits the deck. They're going to call it on McLaughlin, his fourth.
That's his fourth. I was going to say, I knew that number was high.
Team's third of the quarter. Sideline out of bounds play. They kick it into Sean Stark. Back to Potoff here. Potoff, far side of the floor with McLaughlin on him. Man-to-man from the Redskins. He attacks, kicks it near side to Sean Stark, inside to Ethan Burgess. Skip pass far corner to Jabin Hines. Back to Potoff, then back to Jabin. 5:05 in the fourth. Entry pass to Sean Stark. Fakes the pass, dribbling, picks it up, back out to Ethan Burgess, then up top to Hines.
Time's your friend right now for Winamac. Always get a good look.
Nice.
But keep moving the basketball.
Skip pass far corner. Potoff takes the bump, and he gets the points to go off the glass. They won't call it. They'll let him play on. 51-33, the Warriors lead here. Now here is Chase Fletcher. Picks up his dribble. And he's going to throw it away.
Yep. All the momentum right now is going to the home team. Justin Potoff, he's having himself a good game. He's got 16 points right now. and showing it on both ends, causing issues defensively as well.
Hines has it for the Warriors. Near corner now is Ethan Burgess. Picks up his dribble, spinning around on his pivot foot.
Nice
Skip pass,
step.
far side of the floor. It's Justin Potoff. Jump stop, fading. He likes that. Can't get it. Rebounded by Tegan Johnson.
Big boy rebound.
Pushes it to Chase Fletcher. Far corner to Easton Carbine. Pops the three quickly. Got it. What a dagger that was. Just a confident shot.
That was a confident shot. Where has that been?
He needs
Goodness.
it. They needed it.
That was a good shot. I want to see more of that.
51-36. Winamac leads going inside. Hines
Mistake.
dump off to Parker Zider off the glass, and he gets it. Zider's grown up since last year.
It is crazy the improvement that he's made, not only on the court, but just physically as well. He looks, I think it might be a T-shirt.
Yeah. And Bryson Venice will drive baseline and gets a nice little move off the glass. But they can't be trading buckets if you're the Redskins here.
15-point deficit right now, 3:25 left. Warriors should be wasting clock, but they're not.
Oh, wow. Hines goes inside. He draws the foul.
And that's what Springer's clapping. He's like, keep doing that. Keep driving hard at the basket. Let's get to 60.
We'll see McLaughlin. Yeah, no kidding. Well, McLaughlin will check back in here.
It's number three on Fletcher.
Puts Hines at the line to shoot two. Makes the first.
Point number 15 for the junior Hines here, looking to make it 16 points. And he does.
He hits the second, 55-38, 3:20 to go here in the ball game. The Warriors are in charge. Far corner to Easton Carbine, then up top to Tegan Johnson, then to Bryson Venice, then near side to Chase Fletcher. Entry pass to the low block.
Yep.
Miles McLaughlin gets it easily. 15-point lead still for the Warriors. Hines to bring it across half court. It's been since 2023-2024 season since the Redskins beat the Warriors. It was 45-40 here in Warrior Gymnasium. Been a couple of years here. Near corner, Burgess. Back up top to Potoff, behind his back. Brings it back out on Bryson Venice. Thrown away. Right to Tegan Johnson, and he gets it to Easton Carbine, then to Chase Fletcher, and here comes Fletcher now. Fletcher near corner, Bryson Venice pops the three quickly.
Boom.
Splash!
All right.
Huge three. Huge.
That's his third one of the night, Mitch. That's a good bright spot for Knox right now. He's got a confident shot as well.
Jabin crosses half court. Goes inside to the short corner. Justin Potoff back up top to Ethan Burgess. Swings around far side. This is Jabin Hines driving into the base, driving into the paint. Then back out to Potoff, then back to Hines up top. Then to Parker Zider, far side. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. A reach-in foul on Chase Fletcher to stop the clock at 2:07 in the ball game.
Might have been his third, second. Oh gosh, I don't know how to count. That's his fourth foul. Oh, they called that on Fletcher. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. 4 on Fletcher with 2 minutes left, Mitch. Ooh.
First free throw misses.
That was high.
For Zider, it was high arcing.
Thank goodness for high ceilings. That one's better. Oh, he still missed it, though.
Missed them both. Rebounded by Kane Weber, and now here are the Redskins pushing the tempo. It's Chase Fletcher. Fletcher almost loses it, picks up his dribble, back to Kane Weber up top. Weber, he needs to move. Then he gets it to Chase Fletcher to the far corner. Bryson Venice drives baseline, stays with it, blocked by Jabin Hines right to Justin Potoff. And Potoff just stands with it, and he will bring it across the timeline. Hines attacks, entry pass, lost it. Saved by Miles McLaughlin. He throws it off the face of Sean Stark.
Wow. That was not a slow pass either. That was, he was looking to throw it 50 yards kind of pass.
That's
man,
honorable mention for playing the game.
Yeah. Well, heck, he picked the right guy to throw that off of. Sean Stark's a tough dude.
He's been pestered by Stark all night. He's like, I'm tired of you, guy.
Like, hey, man. Need this
That
basketball.
was funny.
Goodness.
They get it into Bryson Vanese. He's fading in the bait. He gets it to go. And head coach Jason Breeden will call the timeout. I've never seen it. I've never seen someone throw it that hard off somebody.
That was aggression.
Threw it right
That's
off his face. Right in his beak.
I know. That looked like it hurt, but it just bounced right off Stark. I'd probably still be on the ground crying, man.
You can see the dimples from the basketball on his cheek.
That was.
He's going to wake up tomorrow. Oh, are you getting in a fight last night? No. Miles McLaughlin threw a basketball on my face. It'll be as cliche.
Oh, yeah. Be a good little scar, maybe.
So a minute 12 to go as we collect ourselves. 55-45 is the score. The Warriors lead the Redskins. Also see former head coach of the Culver Cavs, Drew Mawson, in the house. I know that Coach Mawson and Coach Breeden are good friends. They go way back.
Is that why he's here then?
Either that or he's scouting.
I know. Well, he was
can't
over
hide
there.
from us.
He was over there with some paper. I thought he was scouted. I didn't get a look at him.
He might be. So out of the timeout, the Warriors will have it for the last minute 12.
It is. Heck, man.
Saw a lot of faces here in the crowd tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a lot. It is a 10-point lead. They can't. They got to 8 at one point, and then they just can't get by that little hump there.
Hines, top of the key. Nice to Ethan
foul.
Burgess and reach in on Miles McLaughlin. That will be his 5th.
I heard that.
I thought it was all ball, but you saw he hits. You think he hit his arm?
I saw it and I heard it, and I have these heavy these headphones.
Oh, they're going to call it on Kane. So they're going to call it on Kane Weber, his 3rd. It sends Ethan Burgess to the line. He will make the first of 2. Tegan Johnson will check out. Easton Carbine will check in. 9:14 Eastern, 8:14 Central. With a minute to go here in the 4th, the Warriors lead now 57-45 as Ethan Burgess hits the 2nd. Mike Springer will call the timeout.
Yeah, Knox just, they're just running out of time. Again, we said they always get it to 10. They got it to 8 at one point, just couldn't. And again, then they had turnovers that kind of just hurt them. Especially when they had that 8-point deficit, they were starting to feel it. Back-to-back turnovers. Winamac went on this end and converted on those. Yeah. One of them being an and one. So again, they just got it there, and again, all that will be. All those are fixable things. It's just take care of the basketball, which I think they will. This is their 2nd game. And against 2 good teams.
Yeah.
North Judson's a good, solid team, and Winamac as well. So I definitely am confident Knox will learn from this and continue to grow.
They will go 0-2 to start their season, but, man, they are a strong team. We know that already.
Physical team, too. And again, they have some confident shooters.
And they start their first 3 games are on the road.
Ooh, Tippy Valley.
On the 13th, they'll be on the road against conference opponent Tippy Valley. That's this coming weekend on the 13th.
And then Coach Breeden's his past team,
and
Argus.
then on the 16th, they will host Argus, Coach Breeden's former team.
Yes. And that's a game I think that they can take.
So crossing half court is Chase Fletcher here for the last 50 seconds. Down by 12 are the Redskins.
Good defense.
To Miles McLaughlin between his legs, going inside. Potoff pokes his hand in there. Stolen by Ethan Burgess. And he will draw the 5th foul on Miles McLaughlin. A little frustrated.
Yeah.
Swipes at Ethan Burgess, and that will be Miles McLaughlin's night, unfortunately. Sending Burgess to the line. They'll bring in Tegan Johnson for him. The Warriors just were a step ahead tonight, and it started from the tip.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, a strong defensive team. They got a lot of steals, caused issues, caused turnovers. Burgess missed that free throw, but then they're a really tough team to guard. Offensively, if you're in man with Knox, they were majority of the night. They're just a tough team to guard. Backdoor cuts, slips, drive hard to the basket. They have shooters. Just tough team.
He'll hit the second, 58-45, 13-point lead for the Warriors. Bryson Manise will pop a three near corner, no good. Rebounded by Tegan Johnson. Foul on Jabin Hines. He'll go to the line to shoot two. They're not giving up. The Redskins are still fighting. Really, respect, really.
Oh, yeah. And again, it's a learning point right now, game 2. Got a tough game next week, like you said. We're at next game. Tippy Valley's a good, strong team. And, you know, I think it might have been Coach Springer, one of the coaches said this is a sectional.
Yes, it is.
Match here. So they could
hosted there at Jimtown.
Yes, they could see each other again later on this year.
Which is where we were last year, which is probably where we'll be this year. And he will
a little timeout action.
Timeout here on the floor. So just trying to do some situational coaching here for the Redskins. Was that Springer that called the timeout?
That was Coach.
Oh, Coach Breeden.
Yeah,
so
Coach
a little
Breeden.
situational moment here. This is where the coaches are kind of saying, hey, let's practice being in these situations and with little time on the clock here.
And again, heck, this Knox team, they're still very young, believe it or not. You say Miles and Kane Weber, only seniors on this team. That's it. And, you got Fletcher, you got Tegan, Johnson, Carbine, Venice. Venice had himself a game, too, tonight, especially in the second half. All younger underclassmen. So they're going to get even better, I believe, next year.
So they will kick it in here to Jabin Hines, and a foul will be called. Chase Fletcher.
That's his fifth.
And that is his fifth. His night will come to a close. It will send Jabin Hines to the line, stopping the clock at 32.4 seconds. This will be the second year in a row the Winamac Warriors beat the Redskins in the War on 35. But like Justin said, the Redskins, in all-time record, still have this battle won.
Well, it's actually tied now.
It
was 32-31. Knox, they were up by 1. And now
that's 64 years.
Yeah, no, well, and Winamac is 32 seconds away for tying that.
And I'd say WKVI has been here for most all of them.
Oh, absolutely. Harold.
Since 1969.
Man.
Cole Jordan swings it near side. Bryce Venice. He's going to lose it. Picked up by Parker Zeider. Hits the deck. Another foul's called.
Another one.
Stops the clock at 17.6. 60-46. They break that 60-point mark that you were saying Coach Springer was kind of looking at. Of course, the Warriors come into tonight. They were averaging on offense
62 exactly.
62. So
if they score 62 again, because they
scored 62 in the first two games.
Parker has a chance to do that. That would be kind of scary.
And this is without Will Malco.
This is without Will Malco, who averaged last year, 15 points a game?
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly.
He'll hit the first. Zeider will. The second. He's no good.
Dang it. Shame on you, Parker Zeider.
Rebounded by Bryson Venice. He'll attack, get space off the glass, missed it. He gets his own rebound, swatted out by Ethan Burgess to Parker Zeider. He'll take it on the other end of the floor, and he'll run it out. Last 3 seconds here. The Winamac Warriors will beat the Knox Redskins 61-46 is the final. Big win for the Warriors, tough loss for the Redskins. We'll break this down in the Collins Insurance postgame show. We'll also have our Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all up next. That's in the Collins Insurance postgame show. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Marks has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
61-46 is the final as the Winamac Warriors meet the Knox Redskins here in the War on 35. We bring in our sports analyst, Justin Ruff. Big win for the Warriors. The Redskins still, though, I mean, they show a lot of heart and they are very strong.
It'll be all right. It'll definitely be okay. I mean, especially with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes from tonight. And I don't think against Judson they had that many. Again, the shots will start to feel better once they get more practices and get more feel. I think their offense looked better too, especially in the first half. Not so much in that. Well, in the third quarter, they Winamac scored 13 points and Knox scored 12 in the third quarter. But offensively, they definitely look better, I thought, compared to the first game. And it's going to continue to get better. And Venice had himself a game. Yeah. Along with Fletcher was kind of they kind of shut him down a little bit compared. They probably watched film on the North Judson game and like, hey, we got to focus on this guy. And then that's a good sign for Knox, though. Another player stepping up, and that's even crazy. Like it's crazy because Miles hasn't offensively hasn't exploded like he did last year. Again, averaged about 15.5 points last year leading this team. And he hasn't been a leading scorer yet the first two games, which is good for Knox.
Right.
They're going to continue to grow.
Well, did you not tally up stats yet? Did I rush you a little bit?
No,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I was daydreaming a little bit.
I know. Well, I rushed it a little bit. But a big win for the Winamac Warriors, beating the Knox Redskins here tonight in Warrior Gymnasium. The Redskins, like we said, will see Tippy Valley. That is on December 13th. The Warriors, they will see up next, as long as it loads here. Of course, right when I want to tap on it. The Warriors will then see Argus. They're at Argus, so that's interesting. So they are at Argus on the 12th this coming weekend, and then the Redskins will see Argus after Tippy Valley. So that's what's happening up next. The Warriors go 3-0, and you said it's been since 2000?
2001 season is their last time going 3-0.
That seems hard to believe, honestly.
And the last time that they lost that next game back in 2000.
Wow.
So the last time they went 4-0, I can't even see.
Really?
It's before 1990.
Wow.
So it's been a long time. Again, if you play twin legs.
So it's a rare occurrence for the Warriors to go 3-0.
It absolutely is. And,
I guess your team didn't go 3-0.
We did not. We went 2-0. We went 2-0 my junior year.
I'm kidding.
We had to beat Twin Lakes in overtime. It was tough.
I'm sure it was. You always did talk about them.
Yeah. I mean, Twin Lakes is a tough team, always. But you know what? Tonight, again, we had Winamac has a lot of weapons. One of them didn't even dress tonight.
Yeah,
Jabin
Will
Hines.
Malco.
Yep, Jabin Hines he's becoming a dude, like we mentioned, leading this team offensively so far in the first 3 games. He had 6 rebounds as well to go along with his 18 points. Justin Potoff. Well, I mean, this is the first game I think that he really just balled out. The first 2 games, I think that he kind of contained it a little bit, but this game he released it. 16 points there for the senior, 14 points for the other senior, and Ethan Burgess, the all-around player, I believe. He had 7 rebounds. And then Ethan Burgess, the younger one, Evan Burgess, he had 6. And Parker Zeider had himself 5 points. Sean Stark coming off the bench with 2. And look, here comes Springer.
Here comes head
coach. Get your steps in,
Mike
Coach.
Springer, the Winamac Warriors. We'll have you sit back here with us, Coach, if you don't mind.
It was his idea to move it up here. It wasn't mine.
I'm sorry, Coach. I'm just trying to get us all in shape for Christmas. You know, we're going to be eating a lot here, Coach.
My body's falling apart.
Your body's falling apart.
Doesn't look like it. Heck, man, look at these muscles.
Yeah. It's called
I like the vest.
It was a big win tonight here in the War on 35, and you coming in averaging 62 points a game. You almost had that 60-second point
Ray
there.
Parker at the end there. I'm saying it.
But overall, your thoughts of tonight's win?
You know, I knew coming in it was going to be a hard-fought game. The Knox kids are much improved, and they're bigger and faster and stronger than they were a year ago. And, you know, they are really hard to guard at half court with all the screening and movement, and they shoot the ball really well from the three-point line. So you gotta get through those screens, and you gotta have a hand up in their face. And I think for the most part tonight that we did a much better job as the game progressed on getting those closeouts. But I just think our kids fought hard. Knox's defense gave us some trouble early. And I think that, you know, it was a tough, hard-nosed game like we're used to having here and against the Redskins.
Yeah. Well, and all in all, we thought you just really jumped out ahead of them on top. And it seemed that every time they were able to get points, you guys had an answer.
Yes. You know, and again, they made us do some things on offense that we haven't really seen. We knew that they'd be switching, but they were switching some guys and sagging some guys, and you guys probably had a better view than I did on the floor. But you know, we had to make some adjustments, and we did. And you know, I think you know, my coaching staff, Coach Hines, he suggested moving Justin off the ball and letting Jabin have it, and Justin was able to get some stuff in the lane throughout the course of the game. He got to the free throw line, which I think anytime you can put people in foul trouble trying to guard you, that's a really good thing for your team, and hopefully we can continue that. You know, we did shoot 27 free throws on the game, but
that's huge.
You know, our kids were attacking the rim, and I think when you can attack the rim off the dribble, that you can get some of those fouls. And it used to be you could have a postman down there, and he could post up, but the refs stopped calling fouls on post up guys. They I don't think they know how to call it down there, to be honest with you. Even if you start watching the college and the pros, the refs, I mean, it's murder down there some days. But if you put it on the floor and get there, and that's where we're at right now, is that we got guys that can put it on the floor. And you know, I'm just really happy for our kids, and they just really moved the ball well. They attacked the openings that Knox gave us, and you know, I still can't wait for Will Malco to get back in the lineup.
Yeah.
He was saying.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, again, you guys are already fun watching you guys play, and especially on offense. Super fun to watch. The style play, moving about the basketball, cutting, passing, a very good, you know, the team chemistry, good team basketball. One thing I do like is seeing the progression on some of these players, Coach. Jabin Hines, he has gotten a lot better. He's driving harder to the basket, I feel like, with urgency. I think I didn't see that a lot last year. He's fearless now driving to the basket. And then Parker Zyder, I got to talk about him, man. He's coming on.
He's grown up.
He is growing up.
You know, both those kids are products of Coach Josh Burgess's weight room, and I think that in that weight room, they get stronger, and they get more confident with their abilities, and we spend some time putting the ball on the floor and trying to get to the rim, and but when you got guys like Jabin who are really crafty at it, you know, it makes a world of difference. And Parker, he's getting there, he's coming. You know, he got some minutes last year, got a varsity letter, but we're expecting him to contribute. And you know, tonight we had really good, I thought, contribution out of Evan Burgess
Yes.
around the basket.
Doesn't look like a sophomore.
No, and you know he's going to get better as we go as well. So you know our kids are working hard. It's a group of kids that excels in the classroom, and you know you can't ask for much more than that. Most of the time they're coachable, unless I holler too much at them, and then they holler back at me, and then I have to go and say, we both got to calm down. But that's part of learning and growing as people and players.
Now, here's something I noticed early on. I said, if Knox is going to be facing the opposite way, I'm going to throw it off his back, and then look what happened a few minutes later.
Pot off right off their back.
Is that something you were saying that you were telling him?
No.
That's just his IQ.
Yes.
That's high IQ.
That's high IQ basketball.
I mean, if they're going to do that, I'm going to do it.
It's a kid that's played a lot of ball and understands, you know, what he needs to do and those situations, and they were doing a good job on out of bounds defense, and okay, here, just give me the chance and I'll do it. And he's done that before in the summertime, a couple games, and again, you know the kid's got some savvy to them, and they just make those plays, and you know sometimes they make goofy ones, and you just kind of go, okay,
then
all right.
They make good ones.
And then they make some good ones. They make more good ones, and I'm okay.
You see Argus Friday.
See Argus, yes. You know, they're battling some things right now. We're going to have to be on top of our game going to the what is their nickname?
The Dragons.
The Dragons.
The Dragon's Lair.
Yes.
We're going to the Dragon's Lair.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
One of my granddaughters would be glad that I said Dragon's Lair because she loves dragons. But, you know, we got to go over there. We're going to have to put a good game together, a solid game, one that I mean, we got a nice team and the kids play, but it's about playing together and making themselves better.
And it's conference.
It's conference game too.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. I appreciate you. Sorry, you got so much stuff in your hands
That's
there.
all right.
But
Thank you.
It looked like Jabin Hines led the way for you with 17.
Yeah, him and Potoff both had 17. It looks like here.
And
so.
then Burgess, Ethan had 14.
Ethan had 14.
So big night for your Warriors.
Yes, sir.
Look forward to seeing Will Malco back.
I am. And he's a hard worker, and it makes a difference in practice too.
Absolutely.
So. All right. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you, Coach. We'll see you later. Take care. Big win for the Winamac Warriors in the War on 35, beating the Knox Redskins 61-46. We'll now have an opportunity to talk with head coach of the Knox Redskins, Jason Breeden, here momentarily. But, you fixed your numbers there a little bit. You were off by one on each. That's not that big a deal. You were close
gave
enough.
one. I would point the fingers that they were wrong.
They were wrong. Yeah, no. But
I'm right.
From the official book, you were close, though.
17
and
for
the fact
Hines.
that you're talking at the same time, that's that tells you you're pretty close here.
I'm close enough. I'm in the ballpark.
Well, now we'll talk with head coach of the Knox Redskins, Jason Breeden. Coach, they just jumped out on you early. What were your thoughts?
You know, actually, I really think we had a solid start to the game. I thought our defense rotations were flying around. I mean, you know, they've got a really nice seasoned veteran team. You know, they start when they're healthy with Malco, they start 4 seniors and a junior.
Yeah.
Now, even tonight, they start 3 seniors, a junior, and a sophomore. So, you know, that's a great veteran team that they have. And again, Coach Springer's just done a nice job. He's in third year of his program. Usually by year 3, things are clicking. So, you know, their half-court offense, you know, the way they make reads out of it, you know, it's high-level stuff. So I thought we did a great job defensively. I mean, truthfully, there's a few calls that I thought were a little bit tight on the shooting end that put them to the free throw line. But again, when you go to somebody else's gym, you're going to have that. So all in all, I mean, 13-9 at the end of the first quarter, we're there. Second quarter, you know, he went to zone a little bit. I thought we executed our set really well, got a layup out of it against the zone.
Yep.
The key thing is, you know, at halftime, even though we're down, 10 or whatever it was, I told our guys, there's no 10-point shot. If you come out just firing, trying to hero ball this, one-on-one stuff,
not gonna work.
That's how you lose by 30 in a landslide. So the third quarter, I really thought we did a lot of good things.
Yeah.
The key with this team is we got to learn how to win. What I mean by that is, last year we just get down in big holes, down 30-40. we weren't really in games clawing back to get back in it. We had numerous plays where we force a turnover on defense, something really good happens, and we almost get so excited that then we make a mistake, right? We either travel or we throw it away. Sometimes it's just, play with passion, play with intensity, get those high energy plays, but you got to do it in the right way. One time they slung it to us and then we slung it cross court all the way back to them. And again, it's kind of knowing just the IQ of when to push and when just to kind of settle in and keep things rolling.
And that's a learning thing too. And I guarantee you guys are going to keep learning. I mean, heck, like we mentioned, you guys are still really young. 2 seniors,
only 2
Weber,
seniors.
Miles. You guys had a lot of, playing experience, from last year. But this year, I mean, so far what I've seen, your first 2 games, Coach, we saw a pretty good offensive performance against North Judson and Fletcher. He did very well, I thought. And then Venice came today. He
was able to get his shot going.
He had 9 points just in the second half. His shot looked confident. You have a lot of confident shooters, Coach, which I like.
Yeah, that's the thing about our offense is it's kind of styled to be just the more unselfish we are, the better off it is, Right. One thing, that we've been really working on is, we don't like it when guys just chuck a shot up or kind of force a drive off the first pass, You saw it tonight, I won't say specific players, but there's a few times where, we kind of just drive it off the first pass and it's like, oh shoot, the defense is set and we kind of get in trouble or so again, I think guys are learning to kind of trust the offense, trust how things are going. Again, when that ball zips, we're going to get set up in threes, we're going to get curls on the inside, we're going to get drives to the middle or a baseline. So again, just those possessions where the ball really kind of popped and snapped is when good things happen. And at the end of the day, you got to put the ball in the basket. And, it was nice that Bryson got some confidence tonight, knocking in 3 threes. Easton Carbine got the lid off the basket. He knocked in one when he needed to. So again, kind of how we're styled is we try to not really be necessarily a 1 or 2 trick pony. We just try to emphasize to our guys, we're going to put you in the spots for you to be most successful and play to your strengths. And you kind of see that with our balanced scoring, Venice with 15, McLaughlin with 8, Fletcher with 9. I mean, the more balanced we are across the.
He always sees how good he is.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, look at the book. I got it right.
The more balanced we are across the board for scoring, the better off we're going to be.
Right.
So you see Tippy Valley, your first conference opponent, this coming Saturday, correct? What do you know about them, or if anything you're preparing for? I would assume it's more about what you guys want to do, what you guys need to do. We need to come in and play Redskin basketball.
Mitch, you learn from a great mentor because you have great analytics and you just read my mind. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when it comes down to, I told our guys after the game, this is we just wrapped up practice number 7 with our whole team. Yeah, that's usually how many you have going to the scrimmage. And usually going to the scrimmage, like when I was at Argus, is like, well, we're not going to have everything in, but we'll give it our best shot. So the fact that again we're improving and competing and fighting and getting better shows me lots of good progress. I thought that second quarter, late first, we're kind of in a scoring drought. Midway through the year, we're going to have half court quick hitter sets to kind of get a guy in a good position to score, kind of away from our half court offense. We just haven't had time to get those in tonight.
Right.
So again, that's just kind of the thing. You hit on it, Mitch. We're just going to keep working on what we do, putting in more half court sets, cleaning up our defense, and overall just more of what we do. Tippy, to answer your question, they have a new coach, Eli Henson, pretty well traveled. He was at Whitco for a time, Manchester, coming off a state championship last year. He had a nice player in Gavin Benton, who's now playing at Grace. Right. They're going to look to push the ball up the floor and run. He's got some senior athletes that haven't played basketball the past few years that are coming out now. So the key thing is, obviously, we're going to look to take away some things that they do, but we just got to keep getting better at what we do as well.
I saw your buddy, Coach Drew Boston, was in the house tonight, too, watching you guys play. So I know you guys have a special connection. He told me you guys talk quite often.
Yeah, Coach Mawson is actually an assistant at Huntington North for Eric Thompson. I'm from the Jack and Mike Edison coaching tree from Plymouth. A lot of what we run is that stuff. He's not technically part of that tree in terms of assisting the Edisons. He just realized when you win 2 state championships and 500-plus games of this stuff, it's pretty good. And he more or less just started researching it, and I've met with him and talked and exchanged ideas. So, just a good coaching friend that when you run a similar system, you kind of bounce ideas off one another.
Well, cool. Coach, it's always good to see a tough loss, I know, but you'll be able to pick up the pieces your first conference game, and good luck.
It's a tough loss, but the big thing for Redskin Nation is just this team's a growing, building team.
Yes.
We got 5 sophomores that are key players, 2 seniors, 2 juniors. again, football, we're not going to complain and make excuses by the timeline, but what we can make is
Yeah.
understanding. So, again, we don't like to lose, but we're going to keep working and getting better.
And what's crazy, this is a sectional opponent. I guarantee you guys, if you guys see in sectionals,
They're Jimtown.
completely different teams, or you're going to be seeing each other. Possibly.
A lot more ready to go. Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck against Tippy Valley this coming weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. That is
Thank you, Mitch.
Yeah, of course. That is head coach of the Knox Redskins, Jason Breeden. Tough loss for him tonight, but the Redskins keep on fighting, and they will be just fine. These guys, they like to fight hard, and fighting hard, they do good. We're going to take a break and come back. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next here in the Collins Insurance postgame show.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
Well, the war on 35. I almost said the war on 44.
You did almost say that.
Sorry. The war on 35 sees the Winamac Warriors beat the Knox Redskins 61-46. What's your Stark County Co-op play of the game?
It's got to be the one that got us up jumping high.
Yeah, everybody turned around looking at us like, what is wrong with those guys?
It was an out of bounds play. Now, what's crazy about it was 38-30. Knox had the momentum. Their first time within 10 points. This is in the third quarter, and it was 1 minute left in that third quarter. I think it was in the third quarter. It might have been the fourth.
Either way,
yeah,
it was an amazing play.
It was baseline out of bounds.
And we talked about it.
Knox was in that 2-3 zone. Two defenders were facing their back facing Potoff.
Well, the bottom three were.
The bottom three, and Potoff bounced it off the closest one to him, right back in his hands. Easy layup for the senior. Beautiful
high
IQ. Man, just a beautiful play there. Took it to a 10-point lead, and they didn't get closer than that. It just brought the momentum. I think they got a steal right after that.
Yeah.
And then
after that.
So it really turned the ship and shut the door for the Knox Redskins.
Well, congratulations to Justin Potoff on that high IQ play. Noticing the defense is not facing you. I'm going to throw it off your back. I'm going to get an easy 2 here, baby.
Yes.
Congratulations to him for our Stark County Co-op play of the game. We're going to take a break, come back. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch.
Thanks, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson Sanfair High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So who you thinking?
Got to point the finger at the senior Justin Potoff.
Okay.
he was all over the place offensively, defensively. Again, he had 17 points, got to the free throw line multiple times. What's crazy is, I mean, Jabin Hines, we could easily give it to Jabin Hines as well. He had 17 points, 6 free throws made for him. None of them had a three-point shot, which was kind of surprising. But Potoff, he had lots of beautiful moves, one of them being the play of the game, the other just he got multiple steals. And there was a few times where he got in the high post, and his passing ability is just a beautiful, especially at the high post against a 2-3 zone. He knows the game so well. And what's crazy is the first game against Twin Lakes, he had 5 points. The second game against Rochester, he had 14. I think he kind of opened it up even more tonight with 17 points overall, 9 in the second half. Just both ends, Justin Potoff really led the way for the Winamac Warriors. That's why he's a player of the game tonight, Mitch.
Well, congratulations to Justin Potoff. Reminder, something new we've started this year, started in the football season, is we are recording the games visually, but we are not live streaming them. It's on the radio first. That's how you'll hear it live here on WKVI. That's first and foremost. First and foremost, folks, will always be on the radio. Not trying to be too mean there, but that is first and foremost. We are a radio station, but I am doing something new where I am recording the games, also putting that on YouTube as well as X. So if you go to Mitch's Inside Mike on YouTube or Mitch's Inside Mike on X, you can watch these games back. I need about till tomorrow to get that edited together and put together, but feel free to check that out. We will have this game on YouTube and X hopefully by tomorrow afternoon. So I just wanted to let everybody know that.
Something that scares me. I mean, heck, you might catch me sometime picking my nose or something.
Yeah,
you gotta edit those parts out, right?
Oh yeah, I make you look real good.
I gotta remember that's not always on radio now. Is live? Not live.
Well, it's
but
live on radio. Yeah.
Yep. So edit those parts out, Mitch.
Okay,
Thank you.
I will do all my best. KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action Saturday night as the South Central Satellites host the North Judson St. Blue Jays for some boys basketball action. That'll be right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. Final word from you tonight.
I mean, that was battle number 64 in the last 40 years that these two teams have met. Now it's 32-32. It is tied.
Wait, what? 64 years?
No, 60. Yeah, 60. This is the 64th battle. So they're 32-32.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I
see what you're saying.
I did a little math there. So
they're evened out now.
They're even out, and
wow.
it's again. I consider this a little rivalry.
I do as well.
It's a fun one. Again, both teams were physically strong at each other. It was a fun one tonight, and what's going to be fun is seeing these teams grow.
Yeah.
And I guarantee they will. Game 3 for
sure.
Warriors, Game 2 for the Redskins. They're going to continue to get better, which is awesome. And again, what's awesome. Sectionals. These two are in sectionals, so we could see that one. So it's been a fun one tonight, Mitch.
The final saw the Winamac Warriors beat the Knox Redskins 61-46 in the War on 35. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball. For our sports analyst Justin Ruff, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yes! Yes! Big time three at a big time moment.